Today I'm going to the highest and one of the most remote Bothys in the whole of the UK for an overnighter. Look how remote. Look. The weather, adverse. But I'm Polish. I don't care. I am Wandering Simon. Welcome. Something extremely heartbreaking happened. Woo! Guten Morgen, folks. How are you doing? And it's snowing. It's currently 12 and I'm heading to Hutchison Memorial Hut, which is a Bothy that is the highest Bothy in the whole of the UK, situated at about 2200 feet or 680 meters. Now I hear you ask, Simon, but there is another Bothy that's over 800 meters high. It's not really a Bothy. It is often listed as a Bothy, but it's a refuge. You can't just stay there. You can only stay there in an emergency. That's why Hutchison Memorial Hut is the highest. The Bothy is rather small, so I'm hoping that I'll be the only one staying there. Otherwise there may be a problem if there is someone else, but we shall see. I'm in good spirits today, so I'm hoping everything goes well. I really did not expect the weather to be like this. I thought it might rain, but not really snow. Look at that view. Snow-capped mountains. As I was driving here, the weather was rather nice. When I was packing today, I only brought a t-shirt with me, a very thin mid-layer and a rain jacket. And then as I was driving in, I noticed the temperature dropped to 1. For some reason at home, I checked the weather and it did show that it might feel like -7. But for some reason that information did not really settle in my brain and I ignored it completely. So I was driving through a little town. It might have been Bremer, it might have not been Bremer, I don't really remember the name. And I stopped at some store that has gear for hiking and stuff like that. And I bought this overpriced jumper. Oh, the prices these days for gear. 150 quid I spent. Oh well, I'll know better next time. The rain was picking up, so I decided to change into my rain jacket. As soon as I managed to do it, it obviously stopped. It's always like this. The Hutchison Memorial Hut is also one of the more remote Bothys. It's about 8 miles away from Glen of D car park. So I'm gonna have to try and cross those treacherous waters. I bought new shoes, by the way, used but new to me, and apparently they're waterproof. I hope I'm not gonna have to test it right now. Look at me, Trailblazer. Those are Hoka's KH2. They're hiking boots, supposed to be waterproof. I bought them secondhand from Vintage for 40 quid and so far they're really nice and comfortable. I'm trying to test them out today because I've got a bigger adventure coming up soon that I'll share with you a bit later. I wasn't supposed to show that. So over there is another Bothy called Bob Scott's Bothy. It's obviously more popular because it is. And I'm thinking maybe we'll just take a peek. I wouldn't mind a cup of tea. There's an outhouse. All right, how's it going?
Thanks, AJ.
Good. Thank you. Oh, this is very cool. Look at that big platform to sleep in. But I want to check out the outhouse. Look at that. Beautiful. Reminds me of my home back in Poland. We didn't have any doors though. It's pretty dark in here. Who would have thought? You really need to be skilled in order to aim into that little hole if you need the number 2. This guy was here with 3 dogs, now it all smells of dogs. Why do people feel the need to bring their dogs everywhere they go? Why would anyone have the need to have 3 dogs? I can barely feed myself, let alone 3 other creatures. Got a tea. So far we've done 3.2 miles, so 5 more to go. I've been going for just over 1 hour. I'm usually not the biggest tea drinker, but lately it's been growing on me. There's a guitar. I'm wondering, Simon, and this is Bob Scott's Bothy. I'm brewing a tea. It's Twining's immune support. It's blackcurrant and raspberry with echinacea, with echinacea and elderberry. It's got plasvid D, supports the normal functioning of the immune system. And I need that because it's cold outside. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm from Poland, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm from Poland, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right, so I had my tea, I sang a song or 2, and now I will resume my trek to the highest Bothy in the UK. Oh, I'm out of breath. I'm dead. Let's go. I'm very glad that yesterday I invested in waterproof trousers, because walking here you constantly brush against the brush and it's wet. So I'm happy I made that choice. Again, It's partly for my upcoming adventure. I mentioned in my last video that I want to go to Isle of Lewis and Harris, and if everything goes to plan, I'm gonna go there very soon, and I'm planning on doing a 3-part video, 3 separate episodes. I've already bought ferry tickets. I'm taking my Jimny with me, and we're gonna drive around and visit some cool places. I really think it's gonna be an amazing adventure. If you know of any places that I could go and visit when I'm in Lewis and Harris, then please leave me a comment below. Let me know if there's any places you know of or visited yourself or heard about and would like to see a video about. I've already booked a Bothy on a cliffside. It's called Mangersta Bothy. It's a bit different. It's super remote on the very edge of West Coast. And this is, I think, the only Bothy I know of that you need to book in advance. It's still free, you just need to let them know in advance. Look at those views. Oh, the weather is all over the place today. At one point it's sunny, at another it's hailing and snowing, then it's super windy, snow on the mountains. My energy has depleted. I feel quite tired right now. Right, it's gotten so cold that my phone mid-recording just died, so I'll probably die in a second again. I'm not sure what the best way is. This looks a little dangerous. Right, I don't want to risk it here. I'm not that stupid. I'm going to try and go around. Oh, that was scary. I wasn't sure if that stone is gonna move or not. It's just my legs are very sluggish at the minute, so I don't trust them so much. And I've got quite a heavy pack today. I would say probably about 15 kilos, because I've got some fire logs with me. I've got 2 of them, so that's about 2 kilos. And some other bits and bobs. Certain drink for the night that I'm so excited about. I believe the Bothy between those 2 mountains in that little glen, that's where we're going. As you could probably tell, my phone just ended up in this little creek. I just really hope the mic receiver did not break, because I don't think it's waterproof at all. The phone will be fine, just I hope the receiver and the mic, I hope you can still hear me, is what I'm saying. Ah, that was stupid of me. Right, my audio is probably pretty bad right now because it's windy. I had to disconnect my mic because my iPhone was saying that liquid was detected and the receiver didn't want to connect because of that. With some gloves on, just it's really getting cold. Good news, guys. I can see that Bothy. Have a look. Almost there. We made it. Woo! I'm so glad because I'm so tired. I am pleasantly surprised with the boots. I like them. As I mentioned before, boots like this retail for about anywhere between 140 and 180. And as I said, I got them on Vinted for 40 quid. The seller said they used it only about 5 times, but it wasn't a good fit. The tread was like brand new, so and they are really comfortable. I like them. That's what they look like. Now we're gonna have to change into new socks, and I must tell you guys, something extremely heartbreaking happened in my life recently. Well, this morning actually. I'm not sure how to say it, but one of my little Christmas socks is missing. I don't know what happened. I wanted to bring them today, couldn't find the other one, only had the one. Don't even know whether it was left or right. Couldn't tell. So I had to opt out for another pair. Not as good as little, unfortunately. But this is Costa Coffee socks. I don't know if you knew, but Costa Coffee does quality hiking socks. I've got my trekking slippers again. If you watched my videos before, you would know that Wuben is a company that sent me some of their flashlights. They sent me another one, headlamp. You got the usual adjustment here. They're not sponsoring this video or any of my videos, but I'll just show you what it does. There's obviously the regular light. It goes in brightness. You've got the other lights. I think one of them is spotlight, the other one is floodlight. I don't remember which one's which. Oh, if you double press it, you get both lights, so it's turbo. You also got a function that you can, with movement, switch on and off the light. It works in both settings. And there's also a red light. It's got the beacon, it's got the other flashing bit. I could probably do without all the flashing bits and whatnot. I don't really need it. I don't like that you have to remember what to press, how to press it, when to press it, how many times to press it in order to do certain setting. So I'd rather have, see, now I don't even know how to turn it off. I'd rather have just 3 buttons. One is for floodlight, one is for spotlight, and one is for headlight. That's it. There's 2 buttons only. It's rechargeable. The battery unit inside, you take it out and then you charge it here. Not really big of an issue, but a small point I would like to make. I don't really like the fact that I have to take out the battery to charge it. It probably has something to do with waterproofness, but I'd rather have the ability to just plug it in as it is without opening and whatever. It's a nice flashlight. Thanks again to Wuben for sending this. If you want to check this out, again, I'm not sponsored. Check it out, don't check it out, all up to you. I'll have some links in my description. Discount as well, if you use one of those links. So unfortunately, it seems like the receiver that I plug into my phone for the mic to work is just playing up. It's just such a shame, such a stupid mistake. Oh well. Apologies for the audio for the rest of the video. So I mentioned before that I've got a special drink today that I was looking forward to drinking today. Seeing that the winter is almost upon us and it's getting cold, I thought what would suit better than some moldy wine, as they call it. Well, I call it that. I just called it that. I usually don't call it this. Glühwein, as the Germans would call it. Germans, they're just different, aren't they? And for a snack, I've got this. Marzipan Stolen Bites. Now, I just don't get it. How can Lidl get away with reselling stolen things? I mean, and they're so upfront about it. They have no fear whatsoever. They clearly say it was stolen. Marzipan Stolen Bites. Baked apple flavor. I hope it's not too moldy. That's why my backpack was so heavy. Look at that. Thumbs up. And to think that this morning I was in Edinburgh, bustling city, and right now I'm 8 miles away from anyone, anything, in a small little Bothy, heating up my moldy wine and snacking on some stolen bites. Who's the winner here, me or you?
I won.
Fire is roaring. Moldy wine is hot. Stolen bides, still stolen. Okay, boys and girls, it's getting late, so I'm gonna make my way over to my favorite place, which is my bed. Unfortunately, the wine has run dry, fire is dying down, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good morning, guys. It's the morning. Here I am, all awake. It's currently 8 in the morning. I double checked on my mic receiver. I'll show you what it looks like actually. And this is the little receiver that I connect to my phone. But unfortunately, it just doesn't want to connect to my phone anymore. A quick update from me, guys. When I got back home on Sunday, I phoned DJI customer service and the guy helped me, walk me through the online form that I need to fill in. On Monday, I sent the receiver to DJI. On Tuesday, they received the receiver, and after a few hours, they sent me a message that they are gonna repair it, send it back, free of charge. Literally the next day I received the receiver, they replaced the whole thing, all of this free of charge. So I was very positively surprised with DJI customer service. Yeah, just thought I'll share that with you, and shout out to DJI for treating their customers this way. After that, they even phoned me asking if everything's okay, and you know, great customer service. Just thought I'll give you a quick update. Back to the video. I'll pack up now. I'll empty the ashtray for the fireplace and then I'll head back home. So don't click off the video just yet, because the Polish word of the day is coming. You don't want to miss this. Alright, that's me all ready to go. Thank you, Bothy. Oh, look at that. It's snowing. It's October, dudes. Polish word of the day. Paruwa. Paruwa. Now, paruwa or parówka means hot dog sausage in Polish. There is also another word for a sausage in Polish, but I'm not going to bother you with it just now. Let's focus on paruwa and parówka, which is pretty much the same thing. As I said, hot dog sausage. Now, the difference is, if you want to say that I'm gonna eat a hot dog sausage, let's say with ketchup, you would use the word parówka. But if you want to call someone a sausage, you would say paruwa. And I usually use it when I drive, and I say something like this: ty, meaning you, paruwo. Ty paruwo, you sausage. So get that right. Did you know that this video is sponsored by yours truly, aka Wandering Simon Esquire? Now, by watching this video up until this point, you have entered into a bargain with me. Whereas this video is free, but it's also not free at the same time. You have watched this video up until now, meaning you probably have enjoyed it, at least to a certain extent. So I fulfilled my part of the bargain. I provided you with content. Now your end of the bargain is that if you haven't, you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment. Please be clearly stating that you have upheld your end of the bargain with yours truly, Wandering Simon Esquire. There may or may not be repercussions for those who do not fulfill their legal obligation towards Wandering Simon Esquire. Thank you very much. Alright, my folks, I'm heading back, but I'm gonna say bye now. If you want to, you could potentially buy me a coffee by scanning this QR code. I wouldn't mind a wee flat white or maybe a medium Americano. Anyhow, this isn't part of the bargain that I mentioned before. You are not obliged to do it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.